welcome to paradise. Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of an annual tradition of bowl season, the Hawaii Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Hawaii's offense will take the first swing of the game. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz.
Lots of running room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So BYU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the Cougars backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Find some fresh air. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on third. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He leaves it with his back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Hillstead. Hauls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to fire. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man quickly. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Scanning the field, it's Hillstead. Pulls it in, it's Roberts. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Martin. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Botmeyer. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Well, that play never had a chance on fourth down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Warriors! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Looking to pass. It's Hillstead. Got a man. It's Martin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. This quarterback part of their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Sends it downfield. Pulls it in down the middle. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back on the option to give. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. That's caught. It's Roberts. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Punt is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he grabs it at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Toss sweep right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Going to swing it on second down. He's got it on the move. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. A little screen to the running back. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. They're working that left side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Harris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Makes the grab. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he drifted out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's Hillstead. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And BYU will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That's reeled in. It's Hagan. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
They'll give it on the counter. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got a man. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. It's a draw. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Had to settle for the field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Catch in the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Sims. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Harris. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He picks it up, still on his feet. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this goal line defense? On 1st down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on 2nd down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Oh, he's got a chance. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Right on the money. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The kick is on its way. just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting off the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll do it himself. Looks as if BYU will have a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Hillstead. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Hagan. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hagan. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Fires left. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
Well, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Good. Oh, he's got some space. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it. Forced the punt. Now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. Third down coming up after that completion. To the air, it's Hillstead. Moving out of the pocket. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
That has to sting as a defense. In a third and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual-threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or mirroring him, expecting that to happen. That time, the defense wasn't in the right position, and the quarterback absolutely killed them with his legs, picking up the first down.
The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Makes the grab. It's Hagan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hagan.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Bully ball on third and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got it in the middle. It's Hagan. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. They go to the wide receiver screen. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. They're hanging around here, leads down to 12. kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. Looking left. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ryan. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. The lead is now back down to 9.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
And the Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it. Touchdown, BYU. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. On his feet at the 40. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Rainbow Warriors back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
A first down run in the red zone. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The give to the tailback. Got room to work. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Oh, better look out! Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll pull them back to within 6. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They go right back to him. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll run the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Hillstead. Snagged in the middle, it's Hagan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put... There he goes! Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Unleashes one. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. With the catch, it's Buckmeyer. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Roberts. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. BYU with the 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ryan. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Makes the grab. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's the handoff. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. On the move and looking deep. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Working that left side. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy, I think. They had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away, but the defense was ready for it, and what a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He just barely got enough, but that one has just barely kept it straight enough, too. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Ryan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying play action. It's complete on the right side. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Give to the back. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running to Green. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Balls and fired complete. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle. It's Roberts. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Leaves it with the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Here's a heat. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
I love the attitude on defense. There's nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball deep in your own end. Step up and make a play. Second down, third down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. The lead is down to a field goal.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the fourth quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to him again. Makes one man miss. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Sims. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They're setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run the screen. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Now improvising. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Find some fresh air. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Running into the open space. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. After run, now throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got an open man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. The short hands. It's Bachmeier. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They just keep firing. Finds his tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Hillstead. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good from 58 yards out.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Got it behind the line. It's Ryan. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Scanning the field, it's Hillstead. Oh, they're after him. He's got his man. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snap it to the back. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Right down the boulevard.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to pass. It's Hillstead. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Ryan.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
The Cougars line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Bachmeyer.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. To the air, it's Hillstead. He's got his man. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. Touchdown, BYU! And here they come, almost all the way back.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle.